Good morning, you guys. So, today I want to touch another subject that I know I've touched before, but I want to update you on it. And I'm going to try my best to not be too emotional because it is a very emotional topic. So, and a very vulnerable topic on top of it. So, I know I've talked about my depression and my anxiety and everything that I've been dealing with this pregnancy. But it's gotten worse. As I get further along, it's getting worse. I was seeing a counselor who I felt just wasn't a good fit for me. Because we talked more about my husband than we did about the issue at hand. Like, yeah, I haven't had the perfect marriage, but like I talked about that one thing, and like every appointment from there on in was always about him. And not about my current issues that I'm having. Like, we land up talking more about the past than the present. But I continued to go just because I didn't want to fail at it, and I didn't want to, I don't know, I just continued to go. And then I've still been struggling. Like, there's days that I completely check out. I get up, I do what I have to do for my family, and then once that's done, I check out and I go upstairs and I just lay in bed, and sometimes I'll just sleep and sometimes I won't, and sometimes I'll just be sad. It is hard being very pregnant like I am right now and feeling the feelings that I feel. Like, I have yet to really embrace and enjoy this pregnancy. And that's really hard to say. I'm in my third trimester, and I know moving forward, no matter what happens to him, I still will have to go through labor and delivery. And I'm struggling with that. Because everybody's like, oh, be positive. He's good. And I know that. Like, I know that because I feel him. So I do know. But there's days where I don't feel him until like a lot later in the day, or I'll feel him in the morning and not at night. And I freak out a lot, but I keep it to myself because everybody around me thinks I'm crazy. That's how I feel anyways. Only because we are in new territory. I've never been this pregnant before. But it doesn't make it easier. It makes it worse, I feel. My anxiety is at its all-time high. There's days that I can't function. And we are like 2 weeks away from my baby shower. And I have a lot of anxiety around that, even though I'm trying not to show it. Because I'm scared that we're gonna have all this baby stuff in the house. His nursery is gonna be completed. and he's not here yet, and he may not be. And then I'll have that nursery to look at every day. Because I'm not naive, and I know that even full term, I could lose him. And I think right now that is my biggest fear. But with that being said, we're still working on the nursery, and we have it almost painted completely. His name is on the wall. So, like, we're moving forward, even though my anxiety is through the roof. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because I got a phone call from the day hospital. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video. I talked about my depression and my anxiety. But I was referred to the day hospital, but I chose not to participate. And I chose to just strictly do counseling because I didn't want to. Well, my initial thought was if I do the day center, be part of the day center, first of all, I had to take time out of work, a lot of time out of work. And they would force pills on me, which I don't want to be on meds while I'm still pregnant, but I'm completely open to it after pregnancy. So the doctor that I had seen, like back in, November? We're now in January. And she had called me to follow up to see how I was doing, and I was completely honest because I'm not doing good. And then she talked about the day center again and how it might benefit me. Because my biggest fear is having a healthy baby that's earthbound and suffering through postpartum where I can't be the mom that I have to be for him. So I told her again, like I wasn't okay with taking medicine at this point in my pregnancy, but I'm open to it after I have him, as long as it doesn't affect my breast milk. So, because I explained to her, like, with the side effects are so minimal, but with my history, I would get them, and I would be devastated, and I would be guilty because I took them and I did it, because I couldn't control myself, and that's not the case. I can control my emotions. I just check out a lot, and I can't help it. I mean, I have my support at home. I have my husband. I have my mom. They don't understand. I have my sister-in-law who I feel bad for talking to because every time I talk to her, I'm crying, which makes her cry, and I just feel awful because she does know how I feel more than anybody in this world that I know. But she tries to be positive for me, which sometimes I can't handle that. Because she's another one that's, is my support. And it's like, you got this, he's good. Like, he's, like, I know this. I know he is. Like, for right now, he is. And that's my problem. Like, I know he's good right now. But will he be tomorrow? So that is my struggle. So after talking to her and her explaining the program to me again, I decided to be part of the program. It is an outpatient program, but it is a 9 to 2, Monday through Friday. So I'll be in the hospital going through group therapy and all kinds of therapy and non-medicated. And she says about 2 weeks. It could be longer. It depends on what I need, and how I progress. But I go there at 9 a.m. I come home I leave there at 2 p.m. and then I just do that Monday through Friday. So it's not an inpatient, I'm not getting admitted, but I need to do something because what I'm doing isn't working. And I got 2 months before this baby is here. So, yeah. I mean, if anybody has any experience with taking antidepressants or anxiety meds while pregnant or during breastfeeding, please let me know your experience with it. I know everybody's different, but that's what I'm struggling with. I absolutely will not take medicine while I'm pregnant, especially since I'm right at the end of it. Anyways, I have 2 months left. But my main concern is, I guess, while I'm breastfeeding him, being on the meds, how it will affect him. Things like that. So if you guys have experience, please let me know. But I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on with that, because it is a struggle. I think that's another reason why I really haven't been recording lately, is because I just, between being so busy with everything that's going on in my life, the depression, the anxiety, being busy, I haven't been able to sit here one-on-one with you guys and just give it to you as it is. So that is what's going on right now with me. I will update you to let you guys know how this day hospital is working, if it's working for me. So I'll try and keep you updated on that. But that's going to end this video. I think I've cried enough. But, alright guys, until next time.